Hello and welcome to Katrina Clutter Free. And yes, I'm like really low. I'm gonna get up on a footstool, but I am tackling this cabinet today. This is where we keep our medicine, and this little section in between, there's two shelves. There's one here, one here. This is our telephone books, which I need to update and sort through and get rid of some stuff. Now, this top shelf is where my cookbooks used to be, but they're over in my Welsh cupboard now. So first thing I need to do is change the distance between these two shelves. So we're gonna get started. I'm not even sure exactly what's gonna go in here. I guess we'll figure it out together. So stick with me, here we go. Footstool. Now this little magazine box, I actually keep all of the instruction manuals for my kitchen appliances, the big appliances, like even down to the toaster oven. Because I have one of those stoves. It's especially for the stove because it has one of those self-timed things where you can set the stove to come on at a certain time. I don't use it that often, and so every time I do use it, I have to read the instructions to remember how to use it. So I use the stove, but I don't use the timed thing on it very often. Oh, I found another cookbook, and this one's a really good one. It's all melted cheese recipes. I don't know why it was where it was, but. And I've got a bunch of telephone books. I haven't used these in years. I wonder what year these are. Does it even say? 2018 and 19. This one's is current. This is 2023. I don't use them. These are going out because I haven't used a telephone book in years. I just go online if I need a phone number for something and I look it up that way. So those are going in the trash pile. A magazine. It's a cooking magazine. Oh, and a recipe for Watergate cake. Oh, this is the recipe that I got from Kristen. It's the green pistachio cake. Yes, I'll save that. I got lots of compliments from that. And then I have a bunch of random menus. Who knows how outdated they might be. And again, it's something I don't even really use a whole lot. Yeah, we'll sort through that. This is for Dave's glucose meter. I don't even know if this is the one he's still using. Definitely going elsewhere. And what I do a lot of times, like here is a random recipe for macaroni and cheese. Anyway, a lot of times, if I have random recipes like this that I've copied from someplace or somebody's given to me, I type them up and I have a big notebook that has recipes like that in it, and so I type it up and then I put it in to that recipe book. So I don't have a bunch of loose recipes all over the place that never get used because I don't know where they are. Okay, now I'm ready to move these shelves. This shelf could go down, no, not really, because if I take it down, it's going to be all the way down to here, which is going to make it hard to get anything out of. So this shelf's going to stay the same, but this shelf can go up a little bit. So we're going to do that next. Well, this is going easier than I thought. These are these little pegs can see them here. And they get stuck in these little holes, and I was afraid it was going to be hard to get them in and out. But it's going pretty easily. Okay, now you can see me again. So I've gotten these two shelves a little bit better dispersed, size dispersed, whatever. So anyway, what's going to go up on this top shelf is going to be like extra supplies of medication. Like Dave uses a lot of different vitamins and stuff, and so he tends to buy in bulk because he orders it online. So he'll buy a couple bottles at a time, and right now they end up sitting in a box on top of the refrigerator. I don't like boxes sitting all over the place, so they're going to go up in here. That way we can see exactly what's supposed to be in the box. We're going to put it up here. And like when I buy Tylenol or acetaminophen, I don't buy real Tylenol, it's the generic of Tylenol. I buy a great big bottle and then I stick it down into a small bottle that fits on a turntable that I have. So yeah, these are all Dave's medicines here. Mine are over here, plus some extras. And some of these I don't take anymore. Like vitamin B, because apparently I have too much vitamin B. That should make me extra special smart and be able to remember things better than I do. But anyway, yeah, overflow is going to go up on the top here. A good majority of medications that we use like on a daily or fairly regular basis, that's what I keep here in the kitchen. You know, like I take thyroid medication, you know, things like that. My vitamin, that's what I keep in here. So stuff that we use daily or within a week. The other things, as you saw in the bathroom organization, which if you missed that video, you can click right over here and that will take you to it. Our bathroom linen closet, I keep stuff that we might use if we have an upset stomach or if we have a cold, you know, there's cough drops, things like that in there. So it's stuff that we don't use all the time that stays in the linen closet, but stuff we use every day. I put it right here because it's right next to the sink, and it just makes more sense because we take our pills before we eat. So anyway, this middle shelf is where I'm going to put, I'm not sure exactly which, except other than telephone directories. This is our church telephone directory, and I like the size of it. It's one of those little notebooks, and it's nowhere near full. This is our family address thing, and it is so outdated and funny. There's some people in here who have died or have moved, and so I'm going to update this, but I'm going to update it and put it on sheets that will fit in here. And so I'll have our church directory in one part, and then right behind it or in front of it, one of the two, I will have our family one. So everything will be in one notebook. I think that will make life much easier. So we're going to do that. I'm getting rid of all the copies of the menus because unless they're brand new, they might be, the prices are going to be out, and I can look at them right online. I really don't need to save them to take a look at things because, like I said, it's all online. So I'm not real sure yet exactly what's going on the second shelf. We'll figure it out. So let's get started. I told you Dave orders online. Yeah, he orders a lot, and he orders them online in bulk. So that is going to come out of that box that looks horrible sitting on top of my refrigerator, and it's going to go up here on the top shelf. I'm sticking like items together. Okay, it is finished. I'm going to stand back so you can see it a little bit better. And it looks kind of empty, to be honest. This is all the overflow medication up here. And then this shelf is, the only thing that's sitting here is the telephone directory. I have all this empty space, so I'm not sure what's going in there, but it's nice to know that, you know, I don't have to fill up every single space. So it might stay that way. We'll see. I don't know at this point, but there it is. Then down here we have, this hasn't changed a whole lot other than I took out off of this Lazy Susan, that's what I use. I took out the medications that I don't use. So I could probably even take it out of there and just put it in even a smaller basket, to be honest, because I don't take that many medications now with the weight loss. So I don't know, that Lazy Susan might get relocated. We'll see. We'll see how it works out, or if I find a better use for it, because like I said, right now it's about half empty. But so that is this cabinet's organization. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please click and subscribe down below, that little red button. And if you click the notification bell next to it and then click all, that will let you know anytime I post a video. So thanks for watching. See you again.